All right. Yeah, so this was like the big outstanding thing here, was trying to figure out which of the Roottrees' sons are who. We know Ron Roottree is a screenwriter, and he's the one married to Tessa Green, or Penelope Tessa Green. So this should have fucking locked in. That should have locked in. Let's look through our stuff. Because there was one of these about the TV shows, right? Both are family names for the next generation. Not Williams. Forsyth Walter. Forsyth is Jughead Jones's name in Archie. Does that help? Ronald Roottree. Motherfucker. What was the very first name that I pulled up? TMS. Nope. Not in Brother Trouble. I knew those were the ones I had. Walter Jughead, yes. Motherfucker. This is devastating. All right, we need to keep moving. RR Productions. Defunct production company responsible for Brother Trouble. Found a comment on Usenet board saying that Brother Trouble ended up being an ironic name considering the rumors about RR Productions' Ron and Robbie Roottree. Okay. I did get their names right. It is Ron and Robbie. Maybe? Robbie Roottree. That gave me a name to search. Much relevant information about Robbie Roottree. In a comment started on a message board, why was Brother Trouble canceled? One user speculates. I think it's because the writing went downhill with season 2. They actually had an episode where Roxy was addicted to sniffing markers. Maybe it's due to the rumor about Robbie Roottree in Silver Screen magazine. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Silver Screen magazine was a Hollywood Insiders magazine, focusing less on actors and actresses and more about the nitty-gritty of writing, directing, costuming, set design, film promotion, and other elements of filmmaking. From 1983 to 1993, it was bought by a bigger, more recognizable magazine a few years ago. The website now redirects to the new magazine. New magazine doesn't appear to have any relevance to your case. TMS. Nothing. DCB? Nothing. Brother Trouble? Nothing. Robbie Roottree. Let's fucking go. Self-taught television screenwriter Robbie Roottree. He is a screenwriter as well. It seems he, again, allegedly embezzled from the company RR Productions to fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. He then fled to Paris, where he grew up, and then Silver Screen. And then Silver Screen continues to insist, it's all very much allegedly, assaulted an officer who came to question him. The article's author says they were unable to get a statement from French authorities, but received information from an anonymous source and were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial involving a Robert Roottree around the time that Brother Trouble was canceled. Ron Roottree. Don't blame nepotism, he gets results. After finding some small screen success, first as the director for many soap opera episodes, and then stepping in as a showrunner, or is this Robert and the other one is Ronnie? I'll check. I'll double. No, I think we'll just double check this really quickly. Yeah, no, okay. So this is Ronald. He's screenwriter or something. Hold on. We'll fix this. Yeah. They're in Paris. He was in film school. This one is not the self-taught one because he went to film school. This one is the self-taught one. Ron was born in the U.S., grew up in Paris with his once famous mother and his brother Robbie. He gobbled up American cinema whenever he could, and when he was old enough, he returned to Hollywood to attend film school. Yep. So Ron was the one who went to film school. Is convict? No. Okay. He brings a special kind of charisma and an eye for unusual shots, particularly when it comes to comedy. He's gone on record as saying he's an attentive director who can work with actors. Ron plans to pitch new shows to major television studios. Until then, he plans to find the right project. He occasionally called upon his younger brother for script punch-ups and has thought about bringing him into the fold. Okay, so he's a director, he's a screenwriter. Doing that puzzle in an earlier patch where the art didn't have film school badge sucked. That makes some sense. I do still think that this one we can determine. How many more before it locks in? 4 more relatives before it locks in. I have no fucking clue who this is. RR Productions. Nothing. Oh, hiccups. Jesus Christ. It was not murder. Hold on. Didn't we have the what's it called? Where the fuck was it? We had an article about spooky shit, right? What was it called? The Roottree Curse? There we go. Long rambly conspiracy website. Important update with Carl and Brenda and their girls that makes 5 new deaths. Yep, those are the new ones. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of Roottrees Company have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in 1982, but nobody was arrested. Ernie Madsen Jr. stepped down. Yep, we got that. Now, just this week, Carl died in a plane crash. There's another entry that comes to connect the dots in the pattern of the 5-piece replica creates a Mayan ruby skull to subliminally scare people away. You find a few conspiracy websites that claim the Mayan ruby skull is a symbol of death. The alleged proof is a blurry photo of a reddish shape that is supposedly a cave painting from South America. According to legend, discovered beneath the painting were bones from hundreds of different people and animals. One site also mentions the photographer who took the picture died when their boat capsized after crashing into a skull-shaped rock. Amongst the spinning skull gifts, you find no sources or verifiable details to back up photos or claims. To you, the blurry photo looks more like an egg than a skull. I never finished this article earlier. I guess not. Another entry that claims you connect the dots. The post before that has a link to the site that talks about how Earth has 4 corner simultaneous 4-day time cubes. It's time cube. An entry from a few months ago claims that the owner of the site received an email from Chris Raff 75. Oh, that's Jim's son, right? Or Clark's son. Asking him to take down his site with fake proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. The owner claims that although the proof looks quite credible, he knows that the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake evidence. The first entry from 1996, blurry picture of the Roottree Candy Company factory, seemingly taken by the website's author from behind a fence through some trees. It seems that Operation RT-29 is real. I witnessed a helicopter land on February 29th, 1996. All images and ideas by Thomas Overwood. Okay, we are gonna search some things. The Art of Rafferty, copyright 1997, on Prodigy, that lists the author's email address as chrisraff75 at prodigy.us. Below, a bunch of gifts that say under construction. There are a few pieces. The first is a painting captioned "Me and my fiance Lulu." I was so right when I guessed. Luisa Garcia. All right. He is an artist, presumably. Painting I did for my first year of college that I plan to give her when we get married in May. Go Tartans. Tartans are mascot for Carnegie Mellon University. Wow. Odd collage called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. The accompanying artist statement says, "We had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said that I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raina, Riley, or Rose, so I had to get creative and use only my 3rd cousins. This includes Davey, he swims for UConn. And Bethany's yearbook picture, she's Davey's younger sister, and Stephanie, who is an only child. Chris's artwork has been added to your evidence, but the cousins' photos will need to be unscrambled before you can use them. You've downloaded a new application, Pixpop, to edit photos." This is hella cursed. Who the fuck is this? This is really eerie. Like watching this zoom the way that it is. It's like making my brain hurt. There we go. There we go. Dichu to my. Dicho to my. Dichotomy. This is literally just a kid. I feel weird, like, taking, like, altering pictures of, like, a middle schooler. Like, this is creepy. This is, like, voyeurism in, like, a non-creepy way. Non-perverted way, I mean. Jesus Christ. No, this sucks. I hate this. Bro, your nips are freaking out, man. My brother, dude. Oof. Oof. Hate this. Hate what they've done with the place. Oh, guys. Oh, no. I'm gonna suck at this. I just want to slide it over, fellas. Oh, God. I'm gonna fuck this up. Like you wouldn't believe. Because I can't just slide things into place. Oh, no. Like, is there no way to get something cleanly where it needs to be? Oh, jeez, guys. Oh, jeez. I just have... I'll keep trying, dude. I don't need the fucking duck to insult me. Okay, we're kind of getting somewhere. Right? So how am I gonna do this? Pull that down. How am I gonna get this shit over here? Fucking evil, let me tell you. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna pull all this shit over here. Dude, one of your nipples is like missing. I hate to tell you that, bro, but it happened, and I'm not trying to be the bad guy here, buddy, but we're gonna need to, I think we're gonna need to work on that. Okay. Guys, my brain almost works. It's like almost there. I promise you, like, there is a chance that I could solve this puzzle. But I hate this. And I totally get what to do, and I still hate it. I'm almost there. Huh? How the fuck do I get this over here, though? Huh? Boy, do I suck at this. Ah. Yeah, I can't do rows at the same time. I have to do columns. It's fine. I hate this puzzle. I want to reset it. Can I reset it? I had a bunch of complete columns, yeah. I mean, I know exactly what the picture is supposed to look like. I just can't figure out how to get it into the right spot, which is the most irritating thing. should just try to split it up so that there's one tile per column, I guess. I don't know how I can do that, though. I don't know if it's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do that. Yeah. Skip the puzzle. That's fine. I don't really care. I basically solved it. That's fine. Okay. Dichotomy. Who are you? Okay. Cousins. Oh. Self-portrait would be my fiance Lulu. Okay. Davey, he swims for Yukon. Bethany, yearbook picture. Oh, and we already have the names. We already guessed them all. College student, probably, because he swims for Yukon. Davey's younger sister. Stephanie. Let's fucking go. Oh, I got Gem, too. Cool. Booyah. Ouch. Chris Rafferty. There we go. Garcia. Luisa. He's an artist. What just erased? Baby. Linus, maybe. Nope. Nope. What the hell is the baby's name? There's only girls' names. I don't know if that's true. Okay, so that didn't work. This is a high school yearbook photo. I can't believe I got all 3 of these. That's pretty happy. Go back to my evidence. College student Chris Rafferty. He is a college student. He is not an actual artist. Because college students can't be artists. Comment your questions. What are the first names of the famous Roottrie girls? Listen to Raina, Carly, Riley. The explanation below answer states that Rose was originally born Carly Rose Roottree. Apparently, her parents had planned to name her son Carl Roottree Jr., but after finding out they were having a second daughter, they called her Carly. Sometime in the early 90s, now preteen Carly strongly expressed her dislike that her sisters had RH names and she was the odd one out. That's when she began to go by her middle name. That's cool. Glad I found that. Okay. We have evidence. We have evidence that we can look at. Uh, University of Connecticut, right? Yeah, he's just a college student. Okay. I've gotten everything on that. What? Love is our future. Nope. Better for Butler County. Love is the future. Okay. Hope. Yum. Bethany Kellogg. Bethany Kellogg is mentioned very briefly in an article about a local high school science fair from March of this year, 9 months ago. She did an experiment involving sunscreen and ultraviolet light. Article says she was inspired by her mother Bonnie's fair skin. Does not have pictures. Spouses are people too? No, they're not. What? That's crazy. In order to do this, I would need to like find things. Hiccup. I mean, I'm gonna have to use process of elimination here. Unknown female. Joan Monroe. Let's just start searching things, right? Nancy Jr. Stephanie Jones. Yep, that's her. There are 2 clues here that we haven't locked in. Eli C. stepped up and helped. More than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Eli's marriage seemed fine, and Jim's marriage seemed solid as a rock. Pun intended. That one was obvious. There are half a dozen spouses in this game that are people truths. That's probably closer to accurate. I mean, I've gotten quite a few of the spouses here. I've locked in a majority of them simply through process of elimination. This was inspired. I can't believe I figured this shit out. That was fucked. I'm so curious what Raina's final picture is as well. Sure, she can be Tessa Roottree, baby. Ugh. I really, I don't know. I am starting to get a little stumped on these, but I also feel like I have most of these finished, right? Like, that's handled at the very least. I'm gonna move on from that. I'm gonna start looking over here. I'm gonna need to figure this out. So what's missing about this? Because I think this has to be accurate. So what am I missing here? Teen Blast. I have no idea how I got this. I didn't even notice what Maddox said in chat just now. I literally was just searching it up. Was the girl in the green shirt Nancy from Stranger Things? Close. Their fashion line was often covered by our magazine, and Raina Roottree first appeared on the cover on her 16th birthday. Teen Blast! There we go, I got that one. Yep, that's her. She looks freakish. Raina, Sweet 16, the candy girl, gets serious about her inspirations and aspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that my dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. Figured that shit out without this clue. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I have other people in my family that also made the Roottree name famous for things besides candy. His oldest sister even wrote a book that some of my friends told me they had to read in school. I took advice. Now I work with my mom designing clothing. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Though my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Laura. Who did I have marked as Laura Carlson? Oh, that was right there. Okay. So this is Laura Carlson, was his grandma. And then this is going to be you there. Okay. Brother Trouble, new gossip. Oh, I can... Brother Trouble. Tommy Mark Sheridan appeared on the cover of Teen Blast, a record 38 times, including back-to-back months. Tommy Mark Sheridan. Monster in the Height of Brother Trouble. In the issues he wasn't on the cover, he was still mentioned quite often. You read every word of every article, and besides the fact that he was married to Raina, only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section from 1996, 8 months before their marriage, is TMS dating a Roottree. It says, at a recent autograph signing, TMS told Teen Blast reporter that he met a girl at a party in Malibu. Apparently, the cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time TMS found love. The Mega Hottie had this to say. She's incredible, she came to the party to meet me specifically, and I'm glad she did. She said she had a crush on me when she was younger. I told her I have a crush on her from her posters now. Ugh. When our Team Blast reporter asked who the lucky girl was, TMS refused to spill, but we did some digging. One of the creators of Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope, who played TMS's mom on the show. And get this, Ron is a distant relative of the Roottrees sisters. Wowzer. Yeah, you can find out all the things from multiple clues. I know that's the way that it works. I have a lot of these. There was another thing I wanted to try and figure out. Roottree 5 pieces. Current 5 flavors are not the same as back then. Trying to figure out. Boys and girls agree. Milk is a series of advertisements for milk funded by dairy farms that feature celebrities with milk mustaches. The Roottrees sisters did an ad that used a modified version of the photo you have in your inventory. The ad mentions their models on magazine covers and are also associated with the Roottree Candy Company. Okay. Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets, 1994. What are all these names? We got these, that's fine. I've figured everything out there. November is the one that's most curious to me. He's a mechanic, we figured that out. This still has a clue on it. And I don't know. Only the great grandson of should make disco this sweet. Peter Yanovich, MMM. Should I just... Peter Yanowitz wrote great monthly reviews, articles from Modern Music Monthly. You don't see anything relevant in the first few pages, and there are too many results to look through them all. If you're looking for specific album names or artist names, you may have better luck searching for these instead. Eli C stepped up and helped. That's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for Eli M. What the? See, this one here is like, there's so many clues tied to it, so I guess I'm gonna have to search these people and just pray. What are their names? Stephanie Landon, Brian Jones. I think I already searched her up. Stephanie Jones. Yep. Local business owner Brian Jones. Many advertisements over the years, as well as a small article from 1995 about Jones Graphic and Print. The article is a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company after 20 years. Brian seems to not have let it go to waste as a marketing opportunity during an interview portion. I've been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right and getting it done quick. We've been a printing staple of Butler County for years, and even the Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way, he laughs. But still, whether you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come on down for the best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania, or search for us online. I designed the website myself. Okay. Butler County website, see fancy. It even has frames. How Web 1.0. Stephanie Jones campaign mailers. Roottree Candy Company various banners. Butler County Holiday Light post banners. Miracle Network tour flyers. Roottrees Motors coupon flyers. Butler County School District various banners, posters. Let's just search these real quick. Butler Summer Theater posters and contributions for Children of Eden. Butler Summer Theater performs plays and musicals during the summer. As it is not summer currently, their website has a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season such a success. Stay tuned for announcements during performance in 1999. The website lists the credits of a musical, which seems to be the final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the names seem relevant. Below the cast list and crew, two things stand out. Posters and additional set design elements by Jones Graphic and Print. Choreography by November Studios. A local dance school. They advertise lessons for ballet and jazz classes. There's hardly any other information available. There's a leap in logic we can fucking make. Jesus Christ. Teacher? Not teacher. So she's a dancer. For sure. Said November Studios. Maybe they shouldn't have called this place No Mention Studios because you don't find any information about it anywhere. Nice thought, though. That's brutal. Okay, that's fine. This is one I hadn't seen before. Found a hit for Roottrees Motors on the Joan Graphics print website you've already seen. You don't find any trace of them on the internet. As a local business, they may feature in other places. Roottree Motors. There's an ad for Roottree Motors in the paper. It seems Roottree Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. An ad for Roottree Motors has run in every week's Butler County Times for many years, but recently it's been changed to include a picture. 3 different unique versions of the ad have been added to your evidence. Wilkins Motors. Nothing. Okay. 1977. We have a new name, but we promise we're still the same, the family business. All this different. We joined a sweeter family. Funny noises. Need new oil. Come on down. Fix her up. Your local family mechanics. Tessa Roottree, our newest fixer, learned all about there is to know about cars from her Roottree Motors parents. Okay. Hey, we found some more info. Okay, I'm pretty confident about that. So what could I possibly not have right? Because I'm like 150% sure I have this, and this correct, as well as that. And this. I'm gonna throw myself in a thing. I got these right. Hi, Blue. Are there other... Wasn't there something about his wife? Partial and corrupted archives in an arrest. I knew that one because she helped him do something. Helen Roottree, Lucinda Jacobson. Who is that? 1971, when she was 18, Edith and her sister Lucinda were arrested for trespassing at the Miracle Congregation's church in Butler County, pretending to be church employees in an attempt to get into the room where the church houses their weekly tithings. The church didn't press charges. They were caught by Helen Roottree, who was there at the time while her husband Miracle was away preaching. Okay. Helen Lennon became Helen Roottree. They were caught by Helen Roottree, who was there at the time while her husband Miracle was away preaching. Helen Roottree was quoted saying, "Jesus forgives, and so do we. The Lord works in mysterious ways, and I'm confident he has brought these young women to us for a greater purpose," which was to help their sons be evil. How many more do I need? 4 more blood relatives? How have I not... How did these not get fucking locked down? How did these not get locked the fuck in? Pray. Make it work. Please, I'm begging you. She's a dancer. I know she's a dancer. I'm a fucking genius and I have it down. I know she's a dancer and I know he's a college student and she's a student. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the very least, 5. Fucking 6 right here. Why is it not working? There's something brutally obvious that I'm missing? What am I missing? I know I don't have his job. I don't know what he did. Not an architect. Not a lawyer. Not a news anchor. This is the only name that's missing. I have everything I need to solve 7 of the 8 people. Well, I think I have solved 7 of the 8 fucking people. This is why I'm confused. Jeez, we're gonna have to figure this out here.